Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Rhonda Smid and I'm here bringing you Tabb Special. Just as promised, 20 minutes, super fast. If you're sitting down, get on up and join me because you can do this. It's a great little bit of a woof in your day. All you're gonna need for this class is, I have a little bit of a weighted ball, but if you don't have a weighted ball, then you can just use one of your weights and then just keep the other weights close by. Like all the other 20-minute classes, this is going to flow from one thing to the next, and I will be giving you some instruction as we go, but please pace yourselves and make sure that you are doing what you need to do to get it done. Remember, we're all at different places in our exercise lives and in our own fitness regimes, so we don't need to be exactly where I am or where somebody else is. Hi, Christy. Thank you so much for joining me. So I want you to do it at your pace and make sure that you get what you need out of this. Okay, guys? Perfect. Let's begin. Standing on your mat. I'm just going to back my equipment up. Excellent. Welcome, Heather. Okay, taking the arms all the way up, shoulders are down the back, tummy is in. Turn the feet out. It's been a Tabb Special week. Opening all the way up, I figured this week or next week, you may want to wear some shorts. So it's good to get all that stuff intact. Bending the knees, stretching the legs, and rolling all the way up vertebrae by vertebrae. Again, taking the arms all the way up, bending the knees, stretching the legs all the way up. Hey, Carlene, and coming all the way over to the side. Come all the way back up. Good. Shoulders are down the back and reach to the side. And lift. Rounding through the back, toes point forward. Really give your back a nice stretch. Lifting all the way up to the ceiling. Shoulders are down. Coming all the way forward. Walk the hands out slightly. And sit back and stretch through those shoulders. Bending the knees. And stretch. Bending the knees. And stretch. Good. Twist that body to the side. Coming back center. Again, twisting to the other side. Coming back center. Walking all the way back to the hands. Turn the toes out. Bending the knees. Turning to the side. Reaching all the way back through the arm. Circling all the way up. And around. Drawing the knee down towards the floor, relaxing the toes, lifting the belly up off the thigh, and circle that arm. Good. Bringing the hands down to the floor, sliding the toes underneath you, pressing back through that heel. Feeling that hamstring waking up. Good. Bending both knees, lifting that body, reaching the arm overhead. The same leg is bent. We're just going to feel that hip flexor get a little stretch. Then taking the arm all the way back, dropping the shoulders, coming all the way up. Good. Holding on to that foot, reaching all the way up to the ceiling, keeping the knees stacked. Ribs are down, shoulders are down, looking up. Back to the center. All the way up and around. Let's press through and opening up those hips. Nice and easy. Good. Turning towards the side. Reaching. All the way up, circle the arm all the way around and down. Draw the knee down towards the floor, relaxing the toes. Lifting all the way up, belly button draws in and circle all the way around. Good. Sliding back through that heel, up through the toes. Good. Finding the length in that hamstring. Remember, you don't have to stretch that leg completely. As long as you keep your chest close to your thigh, you're going to feel that hamstring stretch. Keeping this knee underneath you. Arm comes up. Reach over. Pressing down through both feet so you can feel the stretch in the front of the hip. Take those hands back. Stretch and opening up. Good. Taking those arms forward with that leg. Good. Circling all the way around. Ribs are in. Shoulders are down the back. Keep that belly button lifted. Awesome. Excellent. Let's stand at the back of the mat. Scoop and come forward right away. Walk all the way up. Set those shoulders down the back. Tummy stays in. Let's bend at the elbows. Exhale, push. Let's scoop right and left and right and left. Bend elbows. Coming all the way up. Nice and long. And scoop other knee. Scoop scoop. Again, down, nice and easy. Remember that scoop comes from the center of your body. Abs, 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 abs. Bending. Good. Exhale and lift. Ribs in the body. Up. 2, 3, 4. Walking all the way back. Rolling all the way up. Taking the arms to the ceiling and sitting down. Shoulders are down, little pulses. And squeeze. I hope you're seeing all my little love messages I'm leaving you. While we've been in sort of a pandemic situation for the last 60 days or more, I want you guys to remember all this really good stuff that you have inside of yourselves and dig deep and find it. It's a perfect time to be creative and find new avenues and find new things to do with yourself. So I want to encourage you to reach for that. That's it. Coming all the way up. Scoop and come forward. Walking all the way up. Slide your shoulders down the back, tummy stays in, keeping that belly button lifted. Let's bend the elbows and let's twist to the side. A double bend. Bend the elbows, let's twist to the side. Good. Again, bend in the center, twist. Using those obliques, bend, center. Now really watch that you're not just dropping into those arms, that you're really pressing and using the muscles. Good. Come all the way back. Awesome, guys. Walk all the way up. Good. Sitting down in that chair. Little pulse all the way up. Circle the arms. Sitting down. Good. Reverse that circle. All the way up. Sitting down, a little pulse. Circle. All the way up and around. One more time. Sitting down. Beautiful. All the way up. One more time. Scoop and come forward. Walking all the way up. Good. Cross the knee, scoop. Excellent. Cross that knee, scoop. Again, crossing. Okay, we're going to save that little tickle because we did a lot of those already. Scoop and down. Scoop and down. Scoop and down. One more. Lifting the hips towards the ceiling. Coming all the way back forward. Again, lifting up through your abs and coming forward. Finding your plank, lifting all the way up. Come forward. One more time. Lifting up. Now, try to find that arm. Lift and switch back to the opposite foot. Good. So as you're doing your downward dog, you're reaching back to that foot. Again, scoop and reach. We want to make sure that we're really feeling the center of the body, lifting before we push away with that arm. So the fact of the matter is you're not digging into your shoulder on the floor. You're using your abs to push back. Good. Couple more. Scoop. Reaching back. Last one, guys. Scoop. Excellent. Coming all the way back. Grabbing onto that weight, one weight or a weighted ball. Rolling all the way up. Tummy stays in. We're going to sit down in a chair. Sit. Row. Sit. Lifting up. Sit. Row. And lifting up. Again. Sit. Row. And lifting up. Again. Sit. Now we're going to go to a shoulder press right here. So sit down. Shoulder press, take the ball right to the floor. Step out, walk it up, inchworm style. And roll all the way up. Sit in that chair. Down and up. Sit it down to the floor. Take it back, left, right, inchworm. Excellent, all the way up. Sit it down in that chair. And row. Come all the way up. Sit it down. Push. Good, inchworm style. Come all the way back. I gave a little extra row there. Shoulder press down and up and in. Take it to the floor. Reach back. Good. Inchworm style. Come all the way up. Sit it down. Row. Good. We're going to do 4 of these, guys. Sit it down. Lovely. Squeeze. All the way up. Again, sit it down. Squeeze it. Good. Come all the way up. One more time. Sit in that chair. Abs lift. Good. Shoulder press right here. Push it up. This time, drop the ball, jump back, inchworm style. When we jump back, make sure that belly button is lifted. Sit down, lift, down, abs lift, push, up. Good, roll it up. Shoulder press, sit it down, push to the floor, jump back, and abs lift, roll it up. One more, sit it down, push, sit it down, lengthen, good. Awesome. Last round, reach forward, squeeze, and lift. Again, forward, squeeze, and lift. Make sure the weight is in the heels. Good, one more, guys. Sit it down. Squeeze. Awesome, your choice. Shoulder press, push to the floor, jump back or step back. I'll do one of each. Roll all the way up, sit it down. Exhale to the floor. That's your other choice. Good, awesome, guys. Excellent, let's take hold of the weights. Feet are apart. Taking your hand behind the back. Turn the toes out of that foot and reach down. Squeeze, shoulder press here. Reach the arm up. Good, so we're gonna row. Squeeze, shoulder press. Good, coming over. Making sure that you feel the leg that is bending and straightening. That is the working leg. So we're not switching the weight over to the leg on the right. So we're reaching down, squeeze that back, shoulder press. Good, reaching, squeeze, shoulder press. Give me two more, reaching, squeeze, lift. Last one, really open up those thighs, making sure the knees are not rolling in. Good, give me a nice deep plie. Both arms come out. Squeeze the chest, out and lift. Again, up, squeeze the chest. Really watch that you're not rotating that forearm, because sometimes we turn the arm in and that can actually hurt your shoulder. So we want to make sure the integrity through the upper body is nice here. Scoop and come forward, walk all the way up. Leave the weights, walk out, hands are narrow, feet are wide. Give me a row, up and down, up and down, nice and strong, up and down, up and down. Walk it back, grabbing onto the weights. Let's go in the other direction. Turn the toes, squeeze, pressing up and down. Again, reach, squeeze, pressing straight up and down. Making sure this arm on top of the shoulder, squeeze that upper back on the way down. So we're not just letting the arm come down to the floor, but there's resistance there. Push, squeeze. Good, and making sure that it's the back that is pulling that arm into position. Good, give me just a few more, guys. Press, squeeze, making sure you're using that leg that's bending and straightening. That is where the weight stays. Excellent. Arms ready to come forward, plie squat. Squeeze the chest, back, in, lift. Again, one, squeeze the back, chest, lift. Open those thighs, back, and lift. Again, squeeze the back, squeeze your chest. Good, you want those arms to be right in front of that chest. You don't want them to go higher and you don't want them to go behind the back. So stay in the midline of that body. Squeeze the chest. Give me two more, guys. Chest, squeeze, open. Good. You're gonna take the weights with you and we're gonna row. Again, if the weight's too much, just leave it behind. Otherwise, come with me. Shoulders are down the back, nice and strong in the legs. Lift. Really watching you have a nice long line, that your legs are strong. Squeeze. Good, tummy stays in, and I'm pushing away from the floor. Feeling the opposite oblique fire, the arm that is rowing. I want to feel the other side of my body squeezing. Good. Give me four more, guys. 4 and 3. Tummy stays in. 2. Last one. Good. Walk it back. Tummy stays in. Rolling all the way up. Excellent. Coming down, right to the knees. Shoulders are down the back. Coming over to your side. Excellent. Palm is on the floor. Tummy is in. Shoulders are down the back. Belly button stays in. I'm going to feel a little pulse. My bottom leg is going to push my top leg up. Good. Keep squeezing. Up. 6, 7. Beautiful. Hold here. Leg goes forward and back and forward and back and forward. Ribs are in and back. My top leg isn't moving. It's all my bottom leg. 4. Tummy is in. 3. Ribs are down. 2. If you feel your hip too much, just fold the mat. Squeeze. We're going to reach to the toes. Lift and down. Squeeze. Keep the legs off the floor. Press down on the palm so you can stretch in both directions. But you're going to feel the upper part of that belly. Squeeze on that side. 2 more. Excellent. Good. Stay here. Come on to the back. Keep the hands, keep the legs off the floor. Hold. Tummy stays in. Shoulders are down. I'm looking down my back. Good. And we're going to turn right over. I'm coming off my mat, but that's okay. Onto that other side. And we pulse. I'm going to just switch. So you see me holding that position good. And we pulse up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, ribs are in. 2, 3, 4. That bottom leg is doing the work. 6, 7, 8. Bottom leg is going forward and back. Forward and back. Good. I'm really reaching the top leg, but my bottom leg is doing all of the work. And back. Again. 4 and back. 3 and back. 2 and back. And 1. Squeeze those legs and reach up and down. Again, squeeze. Now I'm pressing my palm into the floor and I'm squeezing the side of my body. Good. Again, squeeze and down. Give me 4 more, guys. Push and squeeze. Again, drop that shoulder. Squeeze. Again, tummy stays in. Squeeze. And down. 1 more. Squeeze. Good. Take that arm over top. Turning onto your tummy. Shoulders are down, nice and easy. Swim. Open and squeeze. Good. Tummy stays in. Lift up and squeeze. Good. Again. Up and squeeze. 1 more. Up and squeeze. Feeling those back extensors work. Turn back onto your side. No arms, no legs. And rolling all the way onto the back. Press the hands to the floor. Lift those lower legs up. Good. Shoulders are down the back. Lengthen down. 1, 2, 3. Ribs in the body, inner thighs. Cross. On the way up. Again. Going down. 2, 3. Inner thighs are crossing. 1, 2, 3. Again, no swinging. Ribs are down, making sure that your tummy is engaged. Inner thigh, inner thigh, inner thigh. Good. 1 more, guys, and lengthen. 2, ribs down. 3, 4, and go. Inner thighs, inner thighs, inner thighs, and release. And that's time. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. We covered your back. We covered your booty. We covered your abs. Good. Take the knees over to the side. Give your back a little bit of a stretch. Excellent. Reaching back through that shoulder, making sure it stays onto the floor. Extending the top leg. Good. We're reaching back through that sit bone. Feeling the hamstring getting a little bit of a stretch. And also feeling along the side of the back. So all across here, down the leg. You want to feel that stretch. Taking that bottom leg, you're lifting up the top leg, place the bottom leg onto the floor, squeeze and bring the hamstring closer to you. Good. Good, rotate that ankle to help relax the muscle. And reverse, taking tension away. Awesome. Good, turning out the leg, bending that knee. Place the foot on top of the heel. Place the other hand onto the floor. Good. So we really want to make sure here that we are feeling that hip open. Press the palm down. If you want a little bit more, extend the bottom leg. A little bit more. Extend the top. That's it. Stretch it. Good. And then bring it all the way back into the center. Both knees come in. Shifting to the middle. Squeeze and lifting up through both hips. Give your front body a bit of a stretch. Roll all the way down. Draw the knees into your chest. Take the knees over to the opposite side. And continue to stretch. Relaxing through your back. Breathe into the shoulder on the floor and then extend that leg in front of you. Holding onto the toes, the ankle, or the calf. Either one. Lovely. Keep bringing the sit bone back so you can feel all across the back and down the leg, getting that stretch. Good. That bottom leg is going to push the top leg to the ceiling, pressing that foot down on the floor, hammy stretch right here. Good. Rotate that ankle around to get rid of some residual tension you might be feeling, and keep it up. That's it. Awesome. Good. And then bending that knee, place the palm on top. Good. Place the hand across from the shoulder, opening up that hip. Nice deep breaths. Letting it go, feeling those inner thighs, getting a bit of a stretch here. And then if you'd like, stretching that bottom leg to give you a little bit more of a stretch. And then stretching the top leg to get even more. That's it. Keep the integrity on this side of the body. Make sure your hip bone isn't rolling towards the side that you're opening to. Good. Bringing both legs back in. Excellent. Rolling just a little. And come back, roll a little bit more. Creating a C in that body. Rolling a little bit more. Awesome. Roll to standing. Right to those legs. Press down through the feet and all the way up, stretch. Good. Lengthen through the backs of the legs, feeling the hammies let go. Excellent. And rounding up through your back, begin to feel the feet press into the floor, inner thighs lift. Take the arms all the way up towards the ceiling, pressing the palms. Excellent. Taking the body over to the side. Come back into the middle. Good. Take the body over to the side. Come back into the center. Good. And bringing the arms behind, drop the shoulders, giving them a little bit of a stretch. Open the chest. Coming all the way forward. Take the arms with you. Release, roll all the way up. Shoulders stretch, bring the arm in front. And release. Other arm, stretch. Good. And release. Excellent. Big breath in. And release. Thank you everybody so much. I hope you have a beautiful weekend. Enjoy.